Delta. A delta state is an oil and agricultural producing state of Nigeria, situated in the region known as the South-South geopolitical zone with a population of 4,098,291. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the former Federal Minister of Finance and Coordinating of Economy and former World Bank Managing Director, is from the state. The capital city is Asaba, located at the northern end of the state, with an estimated area of 762 square kilometers, while Warri is the economic nerve center of the state and also the most populated, located in the southern end of the state. The state has a total land area of 16,842 square kilometers. Geography. The state covers a land mass of about 18,050 square kilometers, of which more than 60% is land. The state lies approximately between longitude 5 degrees 00 and 6 degrees 45 feet east and latitude 5 degrees 00 and 6 degrees 30 feet north. It is bounded in the north and west by Edo State, the east by Anambra, Imo, and Rivers States, southeast by Bayelsa State, and on the southern flank is the Bight of Benin, which covers about 160 kilometers of the state's coastline. Delta State is generally low-lying without remarkable hills. The state has a wide coastal belt interlaced with rivulets and streams, which form part of the Niger Delta. History. Delta State was carved out of the former Bendel State on August 27, 1991. The state was created following agitations for the creation of a separate distinct state by the peoples of the old Delta province, the Urhobos, Itsekiri, Isoko, Ijaw and Ukwani. There was yet another state creation movement designated as Niger State, comprising the old Midwest and Igbo-speaking Asaba divisions and Ukwani-speaking Aboh division of the old Midwest region. This was transformed into Anyoma, following the creation of Niger State from the old Northwestern State by the Murtala Muhammad's administration in 1976. The then military president, Gen. Ibrahim Babangida, created the state using the name Delta, advanced by Niger Delta region, and of Asaba, a prominent town within the Anyoma, acts as capital. Asaba was designated as capital of the proposed Anyoma state. The proposed capital was a virgin land or Anyoma city, in the heart of the two constituent divisions that had evolved to become the Anyoma area. Delta State was once integrated in the Midwestern State from 1963 to 1976 and later Bendel State from 1976 to 1991. The name Bendel, coined from the old Benin and Delta provinces of Western Region Delta to reflect the integration of Benin and Delta provinces. Demographics. Delta State is ethnically diverse with peoples and 7 major languages and dialects are spoken in the state. The state is divided into 2 regions on account of state creation movements, which was a feature of the military governance of Nigeria. This culminated to the increment of states in Nigeria from 12 states to the present 36 states. The first group are Anyoma, which consists of Aniocha, Oshimali, Ndokwa, Ukwani ethnic nationality, and Ika. These areas occupy the Delta North Senatorial District of the state. The second group comprises Urhobo, Isoko, Itsekiri, and Ezon ethnic groups. These ethnic groups occupy the central and south senatorial districts of the state. The Urhobo and Isoko speak very similar dialects unlike the Ezon and Itsekiri people, but have a loosely related culture as they traded and intermarried for centuries before colonization. The Itsekiri are linguistically and culturally related to the Yoruba and Edo ethnic groups of western Nigeria, while the Ezon are a branch of the Kith and Kin in neighboring Bayelsa State. Most inhabitants of the state practice Christianity Christianity and very few traditional faiths, although the Yukwanis also have many cultural affiliation with these groups, most especially in their cosmic outlook. Administration. Arthur Okuwa-Ifeni, a member of the People's Democratic Party, was elected governor and chief executive of Delta State in April 2015. His deputy is Bar Kingsley Otuwaro. The state has 3 national senatorial districts. In 2011 and 2013, the elected senators were James Manager, Arthur Okuwa-Ifeni and Emmanuel Agari-Avwodo, who replaced Biosefe Rido, who died in 2013 at National Hospital, Abuja. In 2015, Chief Iweta Amori was elected senator of Delta Central, but his election was annulled and Senator Ovioma Agege sworn in as senator of Delta Central. James Manager retained his position and Chief Peter Nwaye-Oboshi was elected senator of Delta North. The executive, legislative and judicial chambers are housed in Asaba, with the government house annex in Warri. Local government areas. Delta State consists of 25 local government areas. Higher education. Delta State has one of the highest numbers of tertiary institutions in any Nigerian state. This is a product of the people's thirst for knowledge and academic work. Some of these institutions are Federal University of Petroleum Resources, Efrun, Delta State University, Delta State Polytechnic Ogwashi Uku, Delta State Polytechnic Otefa Ohara, Delta State Polytechnic Ozoro, College of Education Agbor, College of Education Warri, Federal College of Education Technical of Asaba, College of Physical Education Mosigar, School of Health Technology Ageli, Petroleum Training Institute Efrun, Western Delta University Ohara, Novena University Ogumamai, National Open University of Nigeria of Saba Study Center of Saba, Delta State School of Marine Technology, Barutu, Nigerian Maritime University Okrenga, Warri, Konarina School of Maritime and AMP, Transport Technology, Oria Abraka, University of Information and Communication Technology, Agbor, State School of Midwifery of Saba, School of Nursing, Agbor, School of Nursing, Warri, Baptist School of Nursing, EKU, Edwin Clark University, Kiagbodo, Eagle Heights University, Omadino, Warri, Nigerian Naval School, Sapele, Nigerian Navy Maritime University, Ibusa. Tourist attractions. Delta State has some historical, cultural and socio-political tourist centers that attract visitors from around the globe. Some of these sites of tourism include the Nana's Palace, built by Chief Nana Olomu of Abroim. He was a powerful 19th-century indigenous entrepreneur who traded with the British. The relationship eventually turned sour. Later, he surrendered and was exiled to Ghana. His personal effects are housed in this grand palace. The River Ethiopia, which is reputed to be the deepest inland waterway in Africa. Its source is at the foot of a giant silk cotton tree at Umuaha in Ukwani local government area of the state and flows through 7 local government areas in the state. It is a place of worship for Olukan traditional religion and also a common site for faithfuls of the Igbo religious movement. The Oriya Bible site, which houses a copy of the Holy Bible. It is believed that the Bible descended to this spot miraculously from heaven around August 1914. The Bible dropped on rain-soaked jam and it didn't get wet. The site now attracts thousands of Christians yearly. Dima Senwoko edifice, which was built using traditional materials, designs and construction techniques of the Igbo civilization and the Benin Empire by Dima Senwoko, an architect. builder and artist of international repute from Ijumuya-Agboko in Anyocha North Local Government Area, Delta State. The Mungo Park House, which is now the site of the National Museum of Asaba. The house was constructed by the Royal Niger Company in 1886 and was used as a colonial administrative headquarters, a military house, the Colonial Administrative Divisional Headquarters, the RNC Constabulary Building, and the seat of the Urban District Council at different times. The Niger Bridge, which connects Delta State to the eastern part of Nigeria. It is a beauty to behold. It was completed in 1965 and cost £5 million. It was damaged during the Civil War, but later repaired. Landa Brothers Anchorage of Asaba, which was built in memory of early British explorers. The complex has a museum, a graveyard, and many artworks and writings. It houses a replica of one of the boats that was used by the brothers. Falcorp Mangrove Park, Warri Kingdom Royal Cemetery, which is 512 years old and serves as the resting place of past rulers of Warri Kingdom. A tree is planted on each grave. Notable people: Olorigan Otega Emehor, Nigerian financial industry leader and politician. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Bruce Onebrakpeya, 2006 UNESCO Living Human Treasure Award, trustee of Western Niger Delta University. Olorigan Michael Ibru, business leader. Deacon Gamaliel Onosode, Professor John Pepper Clark, first professor of English in Africa, poet and writer. Ben Okri, writer. J.J. Akocha, former Super Eagles captain. Omawumi, popular Nigeria entertainer. Ohero Anseloma Muyovwi, Emmanuel Uduihin, Amaju Pinnick, Festus Squad, Archbishop Goduolo, Ivumukpa, Aorti Sefa4, David Ajor, John Ifikatukwu Os-IMD CEO Lexron Integrated Corporations, Michael Ashikodi Agbamuch, former Attorney General and AMP Minister for Justice of Nigeria, Francis Igoda, popular comedian across Africa who is among United Nations Millennium Development Goals ambassadors, Bovi Agboma, popular Nigerian comedian, Blessing Okagbe, athlete, Olympic and World Championships medalist in the long jump, and a world medalist in the 200 meters. Cindy Offaly, Uvanofo Friday, best fashion designer in Africa, popular fashion designer and founder, Uvanofo Suits and Company. Religion. Delta State has the notable Nigerian ministers Aorti Sefa4 and Archbishop Goduolo Ivumukpa. Sports. Delta State is known to have produced several sportsmen and women, notably Stephen Okechukwu-Keshi, Sunday Olasey, Austin J.J. Akocha, Wilson Oruma, Efeto Borzadej and Jonathan Akpabori. Cindy Offaly.